Welcome to the world of Roey's Paintbox. Come inside and go on an exciting adventure. You're gonna make new friends and learn new ways to create and grow. Don't fly away. Let's go.
It's Roey's world, the place to be, to share your creativity. Jump in and dance, create and play. Imagination soar away. So grab your brush, put on your smocks, paint and learn in the Paintbox. It's Roey's world and your world too. So grab your tools and step right through.
Hi everyone. Welcome to Roey's world. It's great to see you. I'm excited to paint with you today.
I'm excited to paint with you.
We're gonna paint something just like this. We're gonna learn all about growing today and different ways we can grow. Do you see anything different about this painting? What's it missing?
No color.
It's missing all the color. So before we start to learn about this painting and all the different ways we can make it colorful, let's learn about different ways we can make our bodies grow. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Okay, so there's all different ways we can grow. We can grow through using our imagination. Wow, you like this?
That's amazing.
Isn't it? We can grow through using our imagination. So I like to pretend that this guy's real. Do you know any of the parts on this butterfly? Will, do you know what this would be called? I'll give you an easy one first. These are the wings, right? Go ahead, Cassidy, what do you think? Do you want to name another? Where's the thorax? You want to come up here and show me where the thorax is? Very good. So this is the thorax, the middle of the body. And Ava Grace.
The antenna.
The antenna, very good. And there's also a really important part that the butterfly needs for drinking nectar. It's called the proboscis. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna demonstrate how to use the proboscis.
Giant straw.
That's right, it's like a giant straw. Since you knew what it was, how about we come up here? So why don't you come up to the table? Demonstrate how a butterfly would use it. And she would drink the water, and that's how a butterfly uses the proboscis, just like that, to drink the nectar from the flowers. Do you guys want to give it a try?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give you all a healthy glass of water, and let's see how you did it. Like this? Good job, you guys. You're all little butterflies. Do you feel refreshed now? Good job. Another way we can grow is by moving. So I came up with this little game that's called the butterfly dance. Okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these pieces of tissue paper and you're gonna crinkle this up and kind of twist it into a butterfly. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Okay. These are some beautiful butterflies you're making. Oh, they're all different. I want you to look around. Do you see anything here in this area that we could possibly use to hold these butterflies as we move them up and down?
Oh,
Cassidy?
maybe like that yellow butterfly.
I think that would be perfect. This yellow cloth would be perfect for our butterfly dance. And I'm gonna lay this cloth down on the ground and we're gonna lay our butterflies that you made on top of it. Okay, so lay your beautiful butterflies down. Okay, put them towards the middle. Okay, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to make the butterflies dance. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Now high. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And if they fly away, that's okay. They have to fly. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Good job. 1 and 2. Good job, you guys. You made your butterflies dance. Awesome job. Give yourselves a round of applause. Woo, good job. So you ready to paint butterflies? Yeah. Let's think of another way that we can help our body grow, and that's through art. For this portion, you can use an iPad if you have an iPad with you, or you can use pencil, oil pastels, you can use crayons, or if you have paint, you can use paint. We're using acrylic paint right now and just 2 brushes. So whatever you have to do this art piece that we're gonna do right now, just have fun with it. So here we go, we're gonna do our painting. So this is what it looks like in black and white. Black and white's cool, right? But yeah, but I like to add a lot more color. So this is what I did with the color.
Whoa.
Okay? you have two brushes in the water. You have a big brush and then a small detail brush. So we're gonna take our smaller brush out, okay? And then we're just gonna dip in the brown color. So there's a little brown. So we're just gonna sketch in all the shapes first.
Oh, yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make the flower shapes. We're just gonna draw an oval. Draw an oval. Okay, and then we're gonna do a second oval because we're gonna do two flowers. Two ovals. Make the petals for the flower. They look like an almond. Okay, so long almond shapes. Just go all around the bottom of your oval that you made. Long, pointy almonds. Okay, just like that. Do it on that oval and then go over to the other oval. So the stems, they're two lines. And you can make them curvier if you want. Two lines and they go all the way to the bottom. So we're gonna put our big butterfly shapes in. Do you see how I made the bodies, the thorax and the head? I made it all in black. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the line for the butterfly right there. And then we're gonna do two big wings. One right there. If you wanna change the shape of the wing too, you can. And then one right there. So the one goes up and the one goes down. I'm gonna add a few more butterflies here with their wings open. This one's gonna point downwards. Okay, so I'm gonna do some open wings. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting the outlines in. Okay, and in a few minutes we're gonna go and we're gonna put some background color in. So what I want you to do is I want you to think of what color you're gonna have for the background. Okay, so I'm gonna have this butterfly here. Okay, the four wings. And I think I can stick like two more down here. It's fun to have all different sizes of butterflies on here. So some big ones, some small ones, and maybe a tiny one right here. So now that I have all the shapes in, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch to a bigger brush. And let's pick your favorite color for the background. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go all around these shapes. If you would happen to hit one of these shapes, is it a big deal, Will? No, it's not a big deal at all, because we're gonna go over it later with black. And you have to think of what color you're gonna want for the flowers. You can do any color you want. What kind of fun patterns are you gonna put on your butterflies? You can do whatever you want. This is your painting. You can make any of the colors lighter too by just adding a little bit of white. These colors mix together. So you can get a lime green color by mixing the yellow and the green. You can get pink by mixing the red and the white. How about purple? How could you get purple?
Blue and red.
Blue and red, good job. Once your background's all filled in, you're gonna wash off your brush and dry it off. And then you're gonna go back to the first thing you painted. What was the first thing you painted? What was it?
The flowers.
The flowers. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick a color for the center. So I'm gonna pick the brown and the black. I'm gonna mix it together, brown and black. Dab a little in the center, just like that. Okay, if you go outside the lines, it's fine. So I washed off my brush and I dried it off, and now I'm gonna dip in the red. Look at, I'm gonna go right over those lines I made, and now the brown kind of acts like shading. So you just fill that in. Okay, then you're gonna wash it off and dry it off, and then just do the stems. And go in the green, and then go right down the stems. I'm still using that big brush, but if you wanted to use the small brush again, you can. And now for the fun part. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill in my butterfly colors. So I have this ultramarine blue on here, and I washed off my paintbrush and I dried it off. So I'm gonna go right in here, fill it in. Yeah, that looks good. Should I do the bottom wing the same?
No, do the bottom wing different.
Okay.
Orange.
That's a good idea. Those are contrasting colors, so that'll look really nice together. Now that I filled in all the colors, I'm gonna take my small brush, and this is where I said I'm gonna use the black to outline it and put the bodies back in. So let's put the bodies back in of these butterflies. So see how the black makes it stand out? So I'll put its little body on, put some eyes on there, put the outline on the wings. You can use black, I'm using black, but if you wanna use a different color, white looks really pretty on it and makes the wings pop if you wanna use white. Put the eyes on and the body. You can even put that little proboscis on that we talked about. If you want to add designs to your butterfly wings, which I think all of you do, right? You're gonna use your small brush. So the small brush is great for adding details. And then what you wanna do when you're finished your painting and you love it is you wanna sign it. So make sure your paintbrush is washed off and dried off, and then you wanna dip in whatever color you love, and then you're gonna sign it. So I'm gonna sign Roey right here, up the stem, just like that. And then I know my painting's all finished. Everyone at home, I'd love to see your paintings and I'd love to see what you've done at home. If you want to send it to us at Roey's Paintbox, I'd love to see it. Thanks again for joining me today, and I can't wait to see you next time in the world of Roey's Paintbox.